Hi, everybody. It's Jerry from the Military Collectible Shop. Um, this is a little unusual for me because normally this is, one of the videos we create in the shop. But there's kind of an urgency to this one, so I'm putting this out there to see if some of our friends can actually help. So I don't know if any of you have been following the drama on the Wehrmacht Awards forum, but anyways, long story short, about a year ago, Mark and I got in a pair of political leader tabs. You might have seen the video. Um, anyways, we ended up putting them on the website, as we do eventually, and they sold to one of our customers, longtime customer, down in Florida, and uh, took them to the post office with everything else. We turned in about 50 packages that day. For whatever reason, this package didn't get scanned. So I got emailed after a while and said, "Oh, hey, I'm not seeing this." Okay, we'll check into it. Um, Went back to the post office. They looked around, couldn't find anything. Figured it would show up. There were other ones that didn't get scanned that day. They all arrived at their destination. Figured this one would too. Um, so, but I don't know, couple. Anyways, let's see. At some point, like after about a couple weeks, we're like, he still hasn't gotten them yet. We'll just refund him the money. Okay. That's how we roll. And so we refunded the money. He, was fine with it. He wanted the tabs, but whatever. So I put a thing out on the Wehrmacht Awards forum in November saying, hey, just in case, these are kind of unique tabs. If anybody comes across these, let me know. You know, they were they were stolen. So fast forward to now. Hadn't heard anything about them. Perusing through the pages again on the Wehrmacht Awards forum, which is a great forum, by the way. If you're not a member, you really should be, for German stuff. And then actually, they have a really robust U.S. section as well. But and a lot of interesting foreign stuff too. It's just a great place. A lot of great people all over the world. Anyways, I was perusing that, and someone had posted a section of, what do you think of these tabs in the SS forum that I frequently frequent. And most of the stuff that was in the picture honestly was junk. You could see it from a mile away. The guy who posted it obviously had no idea kind of what he was looking at, but apparently he was offered this stuff. But there, down at the bottom, were these two tabs. And these are kind of unusual tabs. They're a little higher ranked political leader tabs. Not super, super valuable, but just, better than your average bear. So I contacted him through the messaging service and I said, hey, could I just see the backs of those tabs? Because I knew that the ones I had lost had one of them had an RZM tag on it. And I thought, if this is the same tab, that number is certainly going to be the same. So he started getting real cagey with me kind of right away. Um, and it's almost like he didn't answer my question. And I'm like, no, I need to know. And by this time, I had looked very closely at the tabs that he posted, and compared it to the photos that I had taken, that I had posted again back in November, saying these were stolen. And there were certainly some congruencies between the tabs. I mean, you could tell these were the same tabs. There was some little markings in the same places. The metal insignia was kind of offset the same way. The wear was in the same. There was actually verdigris on one of the oak leaves that was in exactly the same place. It's like there's no doubt these were the same tabs. So I was, you know, continually emailing this guy, just be like, hey, where did you get these from? Because I want to try to chase. I'm not saying he stole them. I'm just trying to trace back where, who stole them, where did they come from? Um, because obviously that's an issue. And we had actually already filed a missing package claim with the post office, so they are aware of this. And so brings it up. There's a whole lot of drama going on. The guy turns into a real jag. because I'm like, look, just give me the guy's name who you contacted it from. And he started making up this whole cock and bull story about, oh, well, it's a third party thing, and I was contacted by the phone from a guy who had some other guy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, whatever, dude. So wasn't getting any help from him. The little part I did get out of him, and this is where you come in. He did mention that the guy, because he declined, because once he found out the stuff, most of the stuff in that frame was fake, he declined the offer, and the guy, supposedly, the guy who offered it to him said, no problem, I'll sell it at the Max show. So this is where you come in. Any of you guys who are going to the Max show, if you happen to see this frame of stuff or these loose insignias, because who knows, maybe the word has got out to this guy by now. But anyways, if you see him there, get me a name. I'm not saying engage with the guy. I'm not saying knock him flat. I'm not saying get the stuff back. I'm not saying call the cops. Just see if you can casually get me his name, because I would like to try to work this back and see where we have a thief in the U.S. postal system, because that's obviously a problem, not just for me, but a problem for all of us. So, I hate this kind of drama. I mean, those of you who know me, I'm a fairly even-keeled, easy-rolling, very chill kind of guy. It takes a lot to get me wound up. But I hate thieves. Thieves have no business in this world. And so, I mean, on the plus side, I am hoping to eventually get these tabs back through legal means. And I'm hoping that the person who has these tabs sees this, and maybe they weren't them. Maybe they bought them from somebody. That's what I want to know. I want to bounce back. My whole goal is to get these tabs back. So if you guys can help me with that, I would greatly appreciate that. We have filed a complaint with the postal authorities, so they're going to be doing their thing too. Um, but as the Mac show is this weekend, any of you who are going there, again, this frame of stuff is fairly obvious. That one, there's some real crap in there. A couple neat pieces. I mean, heck, that cut off uh, visor hat piece, I would have bought that for my own collection. But so much of the other stuff in the frame is just junk. So, and I don't know why the guy was protecting his sources. Whatever. Um, he's an idiot. I've got some other choice names for him now, but I am not going to stoop to his level. So, all right. As always, thanks. I really appreciate it. Again, don't put yourself in harm's way. It's not worth getting in it's just all stuff, you know. But if you can help me maybe get some of the stuff back, that would be awesome. All right. Thank you again. We'll see you soon, hopefully with some happier videos and some happier news. But we'll talk to you soon. See ya.